Growing up in rural South Dakota, I understand the importance of electric cooperatives because they give us the power to live and work in any area we choose. They also gave me an amazing opportunity to experience the youth tour in Washington, D.C. I'm currently a student at SDSU, but one of my favorite things in life is coming home to be with my friends and family, especially my little brother Lane. West Central Electric is an important part of my life and our community.
Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
We built them a truck, and they used our trucks to build interstates, and industries, and communities, livelihoods, and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
This is Randy Schumacher, owner of Capital City Monuments. There is a difference in monument companies. Families should never be pressured. It is my policy that out of respect for families that have lost a loved one, that I will not call them. I will send you a gentle letter along with my services that I have to offer. My reputation has been built on knowledge, quality, trust, and caring service to families before, during, and after the memorial is complete. Call Randy Schumacher at Capital City Monuments, 224-4411.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Mile High Air Guns is your first resource for all major brands of powderless and airsoft guns, parts, and accessories, as well as self-defense items at a reasonable and competitive price. As an added bonus, all purchases over $150 ship free. Not to mention that we are the only powderless gun store that accepts all major forms of cryptocurrency. Visit MileHighAirGuns.com today for the latest releases and some of the best prices on the net. Mile High Air Guns is a proud sponsor of South Dakota youth sports and activities featured on LiveTicket.tv.
Of all the things you can teach a child, how to handle money is one of the most important. Their knowledge, discipline, and control in the area of money will follow them wherever they may go, and in every area of their life. Teach them the facts of money. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Guffs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Whether you're looking to refinance or finance new auto loan, Owyhee Federal Credit Union has some of the lowest rates in town. Rates as low as 2.55% APR. You have no reason not to check us out. It's easy. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
If you ranch or farm, you've all lost them out there one time or another. I'm talking about rake teeth. Your John Deere dealer Grossenberg Implement knows how important they are this time of year as you're raking those corn stalks together to bale or getting ready for next year's hay crop. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering 8% discount on all rake teeth. Fix those worn out teeth on your hay rake now and save. Only at Grossenberg Implement. Locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services. Have all of your
and more dependable than electric. Contact Stewart & Daughters in Oneida at 258-2647 today to learn more about the benefits of propane. Stewart & Daughters, a proud sponsor of high school sports and the Sully Butte Chargers.
Is your truck or fleet insurance a one-size-fits-all approach? The commercial line agents at Fisher Rounds & Associates know that each company fleet, owner-operator, or ag producer has unique coverage needs. We understand all the risks and liabilities, so we can create a customized policy that ensures you are fully covered. We're at your service, at your side. Fisher Rounds & Associates, serving your truck insurance needs with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Rapid City, Sioux Falls, and Watertown.
Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options. From what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying for ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the big water tower south of Oneida.
Let's get right into those Montana Dakota Utilities starting lineups. First for the visiting Sully Butte Chargers, senior center Caitlyn Bradford, only senior on this team at 5'3". Stevie Whitler, a good player, setter and an outside hitter too, and she can get up there, a 5'7" sophomore. Either Addison Shequin or Kaylee Shequin, depending on whether they won the chance to serve or not. Addison is a sophomore. Haley is a junior. Allison Whitler, an outside hitter, a 5'7" junior. Trishelle White, the middle hitter, a 5'9" sophomore. And Lydia Hill, a middle hitter, 6' junior. The libero is a junior, 5'5", Caitlin Burney, for head coach Brittany Hockenberry. Montana Dakota Utilities presents the Stanley County starting lineup. Back in 30 seconds with that after this from NDU on KGFX.
Montana Dakota Utilities slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Stanley County center is a good one. Olivia Chase, the 5'5" junior, 277 digs, 329 assists. Oh, also 33 kills and 41 aces. Junior middle and outside hitter, 5'8", Corey Gabriel, 61 kills. Caden Tan, the outside hitter, 5'10" sophomore with 110. Jordan Sosa, the team leader, the 5'10 senior middle hitter with 120. Shaylee Topol, the right side player, 5'7 senior with 65 kills. And Carly O'Connor, the hitter with 105 kills, the 5'8 senior. Libero is Kaylee Stoup for head coach Stephanie Huber in her first year. Now the law on the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. We'll introduce the officials at Parkview in 30 seconds on KGFX.
Don't become an online shopping victim. Scammers are using email and text messages as a way to obtain account information. Subject lines range from delivery problems to express delivery notification. Scammers often use well-known names such as Amazon, Walmart, and Costco to name a few. If you get an unexpected message, don't click on any of the links. Go to the company directly to find answers. If you have questions about this or other scams, contact the South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986.
We'll introduce the officials in just a moment. Here's our national anthem. For this evening's match are Bev Ball and Angie Kinsley. And the law on the court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. So we're about ready to get it going. Stanley County, Sully, Butte. Again, it has been a while. All we could find online was back to 2007, but since the start of that season, Sully Butte is 14-0 against Stanley County. The Buffs feel they have one of their best chances to beat Sully Butte in a long time. Normally, it's purple and gold, of course, for Stanley County, but as they've done lately, they're wearing their pink uniforms with black shorts. They have black numerals with the pink tops, and the libero for the Buffs, Kaylee Stoup, is wearing black top and shorts with pink numbers. Sully Butte in their road purple uniforms with white numerals and letters, Chargers above a block print number on the back, block print number in the front, white piping on the side and on the sleeves. And Caitlyn Burney, the Sully Butte's libero, is wearing white with blue numerals and letters. We are close to our Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre first serve, so let's hear from those good folks at Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. We'll get it going here at Parkview Auditorium in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Welcome to Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Check out their selection in the meat, produce, and deli department, the freshest and best quality in the area. Check out their hardware department as well as the rest of the store. Don't see what you need? Just ask. Their friendly staff is more than happy to help in any way possible. For any gathering, large or small, Lynn's Dakota Mart is there for you. Special orders and requests too. Smart grocery shopping takes a little TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Thrifty, local, convenient.
It is Callie Sheequin starting, not Addison Sheequin. So at second setter, that will tell you that Stanley County won the toss and will serve. And they will serve basically from our left to our right. Don't forget, you can watch this at the KGFX page at the DRG News app and at drgnews.com. They will attack from left to right as you watch it, but we're in our favorite little spot in the corner. Good to be in Parkview Auditorium again. We've got two more Stanley County matches on the stations of the DRG Media Group before this regular season ends, and we'll tell you about those as we move along, that everybody getting in place, making sure the rotations are correct. We hope you enjoy the action as Stanley County goes for win number 12 and again tries to beat Sully Butte for the first time in a long time. Again, all I could find online was back to 2007, but it's 14-0 for the Chargers over the Buffaloes since then. But Stanley County, again, the loss to lineman right after we saw them win over in Stephen against Crow Creek. The loss to lineman was a bit of a shocker. The Raiders are having a very difficult year. But then they have come back since then with wins over Cologne, Todd County, and Cheyenne Eagle Butte. Indeed, it will be Stanley County to serve first with Olivia Chase. We hope you enjoy the action, and here we go. First set. Doug at the back, played up ahead. Tough dig for Stanley County. He's going to take a long three ball. Not going to make it. And Sully Butte has the first point of the match. And something that looked relatively harmless off a play at the net that looked like it wouldn't go anywhere for Sully Butte, but it worked out for them. And Caitlyn Bradford serves for the visiting Chargers, who are up 1-0. Send in the middle, just pushed over. Sully Butte's having to push it ahead nearly too far. Dug at the back by Kaylee Stroop, the libero. Up ahead here for Jordan Sosa. Now on Sully Butte's side, a left set, a miss hit, however, by Stevie Whitler into her own net. So hitting errors each side provide the first couple of points in this match. 1-1, Carly O'Connor serves for Stanley County. It is a set down the middle, slammed by Lydia Hill and off the big try and good, and Lydia Hill has the first kill of this match for either team. And it is a 2-1 Sully Butte's lead. Jump serve by Whitler's an ace as it went off Kaylee Stroop. So Stevie Whitler has the ace. And Sully Butte's on top now 3-1. The sophomore. But in that good Whitler family, you know they're good athletes. Another low serve. Stroop with the receive into the net. 2 aces in a row for Stevie Whitler. And Sully Butte's now on top 4-1. They've run off the last 3 points. First set here at Parkview. Big jump serve, but this one didn't even make it to the net. Addison Shequin in the front row, in fact, caught it. So a side out for Stanley County. 2 serving 4. And the senior middle hitter, Jordan Sosa, serves, mishit it, but it did make it over the net. Not a great pass, came over the net, but blocked. And then Caden's hand is able to send it over, but off the rafters, didn't send it over. Back down low, and another error by Stanley County. They have a couple, and it's 5-2 Sully Butte, who serve is back on their side. Caitlin Burney, the libero. On the left side, free ball by Corey Gabriel. Pass a little too far up ahead. Blocked there by Allison Whitler's try, as going up to get it was Shaylee Topo. Give her the block and a Stanley County point. 3 serving 5. Sully Butte's leading Stanley County first set. Good low serve to the back row. On the left side came to Trishelle White to the back row. Bumped up ahead, off the block. Good play by Whitler off the try by Caden's hand. Back on the side of Stanley County now. Pushed over by Gabriel. Right side, off of the block. Addison Shequin has a kill for Sully Butte. Their second kill. Hill had the other. And Sully Butte has a 6-3 lead. Callie Shequin, the 5'4 junior setter, in rotation to serve now for Sully Butte from our right to left. To the back row, receive went way up ahead. Sent over, and then Sully Butte sent it right back from Allison Whitler for the kill. Quick reflex play at the net to bring it over, but Whitler sent it right back at him. Allison Whitler, 7-3 Sully Butte. There's an ace as it went from Callie Shequin off of Gabriel and out of play. Kaylee Shequin has the ace. 8-3 Sully Butte. What a run they're on. 7-2. To take a 6-point lead to the back row. Pushed ahead by the libero and then slammed just a little too long by Gabriel. Stroop gave her a good pass, but Corey Gabriel sent it long. It's 9-3 Sully Butte, and Stephanie Huber wants an Agtegra timeout as her team is struggling at the start. Acres ahead to maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Percent at Parkview. Sully Buttes on top of Stanley County, 9-3. More action in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Another serve, this one by Kaylee Shequin, but it's too far. And the service error gives Stanley County a side out. But Sully Buttes still on top, 9-4. Very low off the front row. Sully Buttes able to free ball it over, but they can hand it on the left side now. And pushed over by Carly O'Connor. Off the block and good. Just a little push, but that's good enough on that point for the Buffs. Now it's 5 serving 9, I should say, 2 points in a row. Sully Buttes still on top, and a smash by White went right off of Shaylee Topol. Back on Sully Buttes' side. Up ahead. Tipped over and good by Chriselle White. A poor set, but Chriselle White turned it into something good. And a Sully Buttes point, and they're up 10-5. From right to left, back near the door. For a jump serve by Allison Whitler. Received at the back row. Played at the net. Tapped over by Sully Buttes. Down the middle. Off a block on Gabriel's try. But kept alive by Stanley County's Olivia Chase. And then she ends up with a kill. Just free-balling it, but it ended up in a kill for Olivia. 10-6 Sully Buttes, but Stanley County serves again, but only one time through as Corey Gabriel served it into the net. Sully Buttes with the serve back and an 11-6 lead with Trishelle White from right to left. To the back row. At the net. Well, it didn't make it to the net. It was received, so not an ace. It's a hitting error. But another error on Stanley County, 12-6 Sully Buttes. That's 5 errors already by the Buffs. To the back row again. Libero Stroop played it ahead, just free-balled over. Stanley County hasn't been able to attack much so far, but Lydia Hill does and sends it right down the middle for a Sully Buttes kill. Second for Lydia, 13-6. No doubt who's been better so far. Sully Buttes, and that one down the middle. You heard Brittany Hockenberry say try to play it outside, but they've been going down the middle for some of their kills so far. This one is pushed over by O'Connor for Stanley County. Sully Buttes can set it again. Stevie Whitler sent it just a little wide. Just tried to finesse it down the left side. Didn't quite stay in. Side out for Stanley County. 7 serving 13 against Sully Buttes. Low received nearly to the net, but they do set it for Hill, who slams it right down the middle again. For another kill, Lydia's third of this first set, and the lead for Sully Buttes over Stanley County is 14-7. Caitlyn Bradford, only senior on this Charger team. Serving. Wait for Stroop near the 10-foot line. Again, just a free ball. The passing's not going well for Stanley County so far. It's for Hill, but it's off the block, and it's good again. O'Connor tried the block, but Lydia Hill is having a big first set. 4 kills, 15-7, Sully Buttes on top. Hill, the 6-foot junior middle hitter. They depend on her, and she's been doing the job so far. Received to the net. Pushed over by Sosa. Left it for Hill again. Right down the middle, and good again. The last 4 kills for Sully Buttes have all been by Lydia Hill in a span of 5 points. In fact, that is their last 4 points. 16-7 Sully Buttes. Received at the 10-foot line for Sosa on the left side. Over the block, there's a kill for Jordan. And boy, did Stanley County need that. Jordan's first kill. Side out Stanley County. They need a run. Sully Buttes playing well, though, leading 16-8. Served just across the 10-foot line. Set Whitler had to free ball it off a set that was a little bit high. Left side, off the block. It is sent back over somehow on reflex by Stanley County. Now they can set again. It's on the right side, but into her net by Topol. Another Stanley County error makes it 17-8 Sully Buttes, and the errors are piling up in this first set. Stevie Whitler, a jump serve is just received and then goes to the net. That's an ace. Second ace. This one by Whitler. 18-8 Sully Buttes. Well, the Chargers said, hey, maybe they showed him that thing that says, hey, we're 14-0 against you since 2007. Remember that. To the net. Just free-balled again by Caden's hand. Sully Buttes left it left side for Allison Whitler this time, but Sosa keeps it in play. And free-balled this time by Topol. Set for Allison Whitler. Sent it too long. Side out for Sully Buttes for Stanley County, but oh boy, they need a lot. It's 9 serving 18 here. Sully Buttes by 9. Sosa beyond the 10-foot line, left it for Whitler. Runs, fires, net violation. On Stanley County, another error by the Buffaloes, and it gives Sully Buttes a 10-point lead again at 19-9. Now Caitlyn Burney is the server. Bumped ahead and missed by Caden's hand. And 20-9 for Sully Buttes. And the Chargers not playing like a 7-17 team so far. Serve goes too long. Side out Stanley County, but they have a large hill to climb in this first set. 20-10, Sully Buttes on top. Shaylee Topol. Cross court for Burney at the back. It is left. Battle at the net is won by Caden's hand, who got up and beat Addison Shequin to it. Caden's hand with a kill. Now 20-11 for Sully Buttes. Down the middle again, the receive nearly to the net. Back set. Bumped over by Trishelle White. Stanley County for Gabriel. Mishit it a little. Still went over. Hey, I don't think she was intending to go left or right, but it's a kill. She's not going to give it back. And Stanley County needs all of those they can get. Now down 20-12, but with 3 points in a row. Copel another serve, but this one's too long. And Sully Buttes is 4 points from taking the first set. They're up 21-12. Kaylee Shequin in for Addison Shequin, as it's Kaylee's turn in the rotation. She serves, but into her own net. Side out Stanley County. 21-13 Sully Buttes. Stanley County trailing 8. Caden's hand. Lob serve down the middle. Receive to the right side. It is cross court by Whitler, but played by Stanley County. Gabriel again with a great dig at the back by Whitler for Sully Buttes. Stanley County will try again. Left side, O'Connor dug again by Whitler, but wide. How was that saved? Goodness gracious, at the front, Caitlyn Bradford made a remarkable play. Sent over by Stroop. Leads the quarter rally. Allison Whitler sent it too long. So Stanley County ends up with the point, but a remarkable play by Caitlyn Bradford, who was around the post and kept it alive, but it's a Stanley County point. 21-14 Sully Buttes, who's Trishelle White, pushes it over. Left on the left side, right down the middle, wide open for a kill by Carly O'Connor. A 6-1 run by Stanley County. Now Brittany Hockenberry of Sully Buttes wants an Actegra timeout. Sully Buttes still up, and now only by 6 over Stanley County, 21-15 in the first set. And more for you in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Quarter Station and the Crossing.
Stanley County within 6 after Sully Butte once led by 11. Deep serve, Whitler played it. Left side for Bradford. Cross court goes wide. 3 errors of late for Sully Butte. Stanley County back to within 5. It's now 21-16. It was 20-9. Played down the middle. Oh, and it's dug well by Topo off White's try. Pushed over by O'Connor. And Sully Butte went into the net to give Stanley County another point, their 5th in a row. It is now 21-17. This is an 8-1 run for Stanley County. They're back within 4. It is ahead and bumped over by Callie Sheeklin. For Gabriel, the net off a block, kept alive. Good play. Cross court to Sully Butte's side. Set up for Allison Whitler, but hit it into her own net. Now the errors are piling up for Sully Butte. 6 in a row for Stanley County. 21-18 is the Sully Butte's lead. Caden Tan continues to serve. Pick something off of it. It's just played. Now for Allison Whitler. Dug by hand. Up into the rafters and down to the floor. Give the kill to Allison Whitler. Sully Butte breaks the run. Now they're up 22-18. And it's Allison Whitler to serve. Played by Stroop at the back. Right set for Gabriel. The net off the block and good for Corey. Serve back for Stanley County. 19 serving, 22. Looked like it was going to be a runaway in this first set, but it's become exciting here late in this first set. Gabriel serves for Stanley County, down by only 3 now to Sully Butte. Right set, Bradford. Blocked at the net. There's the double block. And you heard Stephanie Huber talking about it. And it goes for a point. Both Jordan Sosa and Carly O'Connor are up there. It is 22-20 now for Sully Butte. What a comeback by Stanley County. Pass a little wide. Still can be played by Trishelle White. And it went off of Gabriel at the back for a kill. Trishelle White with a kill for Sully Butte. They're 2 points from the first set. 23-20. Their 9-point lead had been cut to 2. Now it is 3 for the Chargers. White down the middle for Hand. Pass up ahead for Sosa. Pushed it over, but Sully Butte can set it. Left side, Whitler off the block of Stanley County. Left side, O'Connor over the double block. Played in the back row by Whitler for Stevie Whitler from Allison Whitler. And into the net went Stanley County to give Sully Butte a set point. And a few of them. 24-20 is the lead for Sully Butte. Trishelle White with the serve. Oh, Hand thought it was going to go long. Waited at the last moment. Pass ahead. They can free ball, but Sully Butte with a chance to wrap it up here with Stevie Whitler. Off the block, but Stanley County can play it. Down the middle. Tapped at the net by Sosa. And into the net went Sully Butte. 1 set point saved. 24-21 Sully Butte. Olivia Chase serves for Stanley County. Pass way wide into the bench. Bradford couldn't play it back. It went into the seats. Just mishit there. 24-22. Stanley County has saved 2 set points. Chase serves again. Took something off. Whitler. Allison Whitler played it now for Hill. Skimmed the net. Doug. Pass ahead. Left side. O'Connor. Cross court is good. Carly O'Connor faked the spike and then pushed it over cross court. Another Brittany Hockenberry Sully Butte's timeout. It's 24-23 Sully Butte, as Stanley County has now saved 3 set points. How will this set finish? Find out in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
This is Randy Schumacher, owner of Capital City Monuments. There is a difference in monument companies. Families should never be pressured. It is my policy that out of respect for families that have lost a loved one, that I will not call them. I will send you a gentle letter along with my services that I have to offer. My reputation has been built on knowledge, quality, trust, and caring service to families before, during, and after the memorial is complete. Call Randy Schumacher at Capital City Monuments, 224-4411.
Stanley County serves again, trying to force if you will, extra volleyball, meaning going beyond 25. It's 24-23 right now. Serve played by Bernie and hit into her own net by Shaquin. It's tied at 24. 4 set point save. Now, somebody's got to win by 2. It is passed ahead off the net. Sully Butte can play it over. It is up ahead, pushed over by Topol. Now they leave it for Lydia Hill down the middle and she slams it down. Lydia Hill has had a big first set for Sully Butte. Now they have a 5th set point, leading 25-24. And Caitlyn Bradford serves from right to left. What a first set this has turned out to be. Bradford to the 10-foot line. A lot of spin on it, and a kill try is stopped in the middle of the back row by Stanley County. Free balled over. Sully Butte can try to take it right here. Whitler just pushes it over. Hand up ahead, left side O'Connor. She tips it over. And set for Hill down the middle. Off the block, played by Hand. Second hit leads to O'Connor on the left side. Cross court, but Stevie Whitler is there for Sully Butte. Left for Whitler again. To Stroop in the back row. Stanley County with another opportunity. Off the block on the kill try by Topol. Sully Butte left it for Hill, who put it down the middle again and wraps up the first set. Lydia Hill was the player of that first set for Sully Butte, as in that set, she had 7 kills, and Sully Butte, after almost losing all of an 11-point lead, takes the first set over Stanley County 26-24 on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. Wegner Auto, the one place to go. How about that first set? Let's see what happens in the second set. We'll have it for you in 2 minutes from Parkview Auditorium. Glad you're with us for high school volleyball. 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Deposit and mobile banking from Sunrise Bank. It's easier than ever to manage your money. You can quickly check your account balances, review your transaction history, make account transfers and mobile deposits all from your phone. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances. Download the Sunrise Bank Dakota app today. Sunrise Bank proudly sponsors Sully Butte's Charger athletics and activities and wishes them the best of luck. Sunrise Bank Dakota, member FDIC.
We have had the Linz Dakota Art first serve of the second set by Sully Butte, but it ends in a Jordan Sosa tap over for a kill. And 1-0 Stanley County. Sully Butte won the first 26-24, hanging on after they went by as many as 11 now. And it's hit by Stanley County this time and leads to a Sully Butte point, and it's 1-all. Bauman Lumber will bring you our player of the match following this match here on KGFX. Jump serve, Stevie Whitler is just received and then sent wide. Gives Stevie Whitler an ace. 2-1 Sully Butte. Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, 1060 KGFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT, 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. Stop speeding before it stops you. Obey posted speed limits. Whitler tries to place it in the back row, but sends it too long. Gives Stanley County the side out. It's 2-all in the second set. Carly O'Connor with the serve from right to left, her right to left. And the pass goes into the net, and Sully Buttes can't play it. And Stanley County now has the lead at 3-2. Stanley County wearing pink if you're watching it at the KGFX page of the DRG News app and at drgnews.com, or even if you're not watching it, from left to right. Sully Buttes in purple. Free balls it. Oh, miss hit. Oh, boy. Shaylee Topol had what looked like an easy play at the net, but miss hit it. She would have had a kill. Instead, it's a Sully Buttes point, and it's 3-all. Caitlyn Burney is the server for Sully Buttes from right to left. Down the middle to the other libero, and that is Kaylee Stroop, and the receive went all the way over the net. Left for Trishelle White, played at the back row. Left for Cadence Hand. Cross court, left to right, good for a Cadence Hand kill for Sully Buttes. That's only their 9th of the match. Remember, we told you Lydia Kill had 7 herself for Sully Buttes in that first set. It's Stanley County on top now, 4-3, with Jordan Sosa serving. For Burney, left on the left side for Trishelle White, but it is received by O'Connor up in the rafters, so they can only free ball it. You gotta really watch those weird angles when it comes off the rafters. Allison Whitler to the back row, and a miss-hit receive gives Whitler the kill. And it's 4-all. Sully Buttes with the serve back. We're in the second set at Parkview Auditorium. First set won by Sully Buttes 26-24 after they once led by 11. Errors let Stanley County back into the first set. A few set points saved, but then Sully Buttes eventually prevailed. Left side for Gabriel. Tapped off the block, but it's a point anyway for Stanley County as Caitlyn Bradford of Sully Buttes went into the net. 5-4. Stanley County now leads. And their server is Shaylee Topol. From right to left, give it an 8. Burney tried a one-handed dig, but nothing doing. Topol, second on this team with 31 aces, chased the leader with 41 coming in. 6-4 Stanley County. Left for White. Oh, good block of the net by Gabriel. And then a lift by Sully Buttes. So give Gabriel the block there. 7-5 Stanley County. They've scored the last 3. 7-4, I should say, not 7-5. Pass down the middle for Trishelle White, but too long. 4 straight points for Stanley County. They're up 8-4 on Sully Buttes. Chargers are up 1-0 over the Buffs. Shaylee Topol for Stanley County. Down the middle, Burney's able to receive it. Comes near the net, right side. Whitler with that head of steam, but sends it wide. Allison Whitler really comes charging at it to put all she can behind it. But the error makes it 5 straight points for Stanley County and a 9-4 Buffalo lead. But now it is served into her own net by Shaylee Topol. Sully Buttes side out, 5 serving 9. Here at Parkview Auditorium, and served into the net by Allison Whitler for the service error. Side out Stanley County, 10-5 lead for the home side Buffaloes. Low serve, Stevie Whitler received, came over the net, and Corey Gabriel sent it long. She had a wide open chance at the back and just sent it too long. Side out Sully Buttes, Stanley County up 10-6. Trishelle White from right to left serves. Played by Topol in the back row. Passed up ahead. Tapped by O'Connor. Stevie Whitler able to save it. Lydia Hill can only free ball at this time. She was at the 10-foot line. And a pass is, well, it's lifted by Stanley County in a desperate attempt to save it. They can't. Sully Buttes with a point. 7 serving 10 as the Chargers are down 3 with Trishelle White serving again. Right side back row. Pass only for a free ball by the libero Stroop. Now tapped over by Callie Shequin. And at the net, Corey Gabriel couldn't get anything behind it because the pass was a little bit too low. Another Stanley County error. That's 4 straight Sully Buttes points on Stanley County errors, and it's 10-8 Stanley County now by just 2. White serving for Sully Buttes again. Played up ahead by Chase, now free balled. And Sully Buttes can leave it for Lydia Hill right down the middle, but this time couldn't quite time it right and hit it into the net. After her 7-kill first set, but that's a Stanley County point, and the Buffs lead 11-8. Gabriel down the middle, Allison Whitler back for Bernie. Now for Hill, she just free balls it, and a lift is called on Stanley County. So there's another error on the Buffaloes. Boy, they had some in that first set, too. They had 8 errors in that first set. Now they have 7 already in this second set. Sully Buttes serves down 11-9 to Stanley County. Pass for O'Connor, who free-balled it. Sully Buttes on the right side, cross court, and sent just a little too long by Addison Shequin. Stanley County point, 12-9. The Buffaloes with the lead, and with the serve back, Chase just able to play it as Addison Shequin. Right side, Stevie Whitler sent too far. And errors, a lot of them on both sides in this second set. Stanley County now leads at 13-9. Another Chase serve just beyond the 10-foot line to Bernie, hit too low. That is an ace for Olivia Chase, number 42 for her. 14-9 Stanley County. Low receive again off the net, and Sully Buttes able to free ball it. No, that was the fourth hit. That definitely was a fourth hit. It was a late whistle, but there's no doubt that was a fourth hit. Sully Buttes thought they had a point, but definitely a fourth hit, and 4 in a row for Stanley County. They're around 15-9. Up ahead at the net, left for Hill, and she slams it down for her 8th kill. 10 serving 15. High school volleyball on KGFX, brought to you by Avera St. Mary's Hospital, First Dakota National Bank, Sioux Nation, and Fort Pierre, and Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. Stevie Whitler is the server for Sully Buttes, who's down 5, 15-10. Jump serve by Stevie. Received, sent to the left side for Sosa. Off the block. Pass, kept alive. Whitler pushes it over. Great play by Allison Whitler to keep that alive. But now, cross court, Shaylee Topol off the block has a kill for Stanley County. From right to left. Topol's kill, and she had an ace earlier in the set, 16-10. Stanley County by 6. Change-up serve by O'Connor. Sully Buttes plays it over. A lot of spin, but it comes to Caden's hand, and couldn't have enough height on it, hit it into the net. Sully Buttes side out, 11 serving 16, and it's Lydia Hill serving now. She's an excellent athlete in everything she does. Volleyball, rodeo, basketball. To the back row. Left side, only able to push it over is Hand, but Bernie was just able to play it. Now she can, as it was pushed over by Topol, and Shaylee has another kill for Stanley County, and they have a 6-point lead back at 17-11. Well, Sosa with a serve on the left side for Bernie, played for Trishelle White. Oh, that went off the shoulder of Sosa. And Jordan said, well, what can I do? Trishelle White has the kill. Off of Jordan and out of play. Sully Buttes side out, 12 serving 17. And Sully Buttes again trying to send it down the middle a lot. Brittany Hockenberry in our pregame talked about making sure about playing the outside, but they're going down the middle with a lot of these. So they saw something. At the net, a battle there. Caden's hand, as it went off the top of the net, then off Trishelle White, and give Caden's hand a kill. And it's 18-12 Stanley County by 6. Topol with a serve. Receive. Set up down the middle for White. And Stanley County is in the net. A side out for Sully Buttes. Trying to stay in it. Stanley County leads 18-13 here in the second set. Sully Buttes won the first, 26-24. Serve way too low and into her own net by Allison Whitler. Stanley County serves again and leads 19-13. Caden's Hand, who sets up right down the middle and serves right down the middle. Bernie, left on the right side, to the back row. Stanley County can play. It's O'Connor. Bernie can't play it. This one's a kill for Carly O'Connor. And Stanley County within 5 of the second set. They're up 20-13, but served into her own net by hand. 14 serving 20. Trishelle White for Sully Butte. Served it too long. Serve back for Stanley County. 4 points from making it a one-set all match. It's 21-14 for Stanley County. The server down the middle, Corey Gabriel. Low, Bernie the receive near the net. Bumped over by Stevie Whitler. On the left side for O'Connor. Down the right corner, put it in. Perfectly placed by Carly O'Connor. And it is 22-14. Stanley County by 3. And 3 points away from doing something they haven't done in a while. We'll tell you about it if it happens. Bernie mishit it. Make it an ace for Corey Gabriel. Good low serve. Bernie hit it legally, but it went right to the floor. 23-14 Stanley County. Gabriel again, a little bit of a changeup. Bernie able to play it this time. Left at the net, tapped by O'Connor. Trying to leave it for Lydia Hill, but punches it wide. Set point, Stanley County, and a lot of them. They're up 24-14. Corey Gabriel to serve again. It is down the middle for Hill. Pass at the 10-foot line. Hill can only punch it over. And to the net, played too low by Shaylee Copel. Keeping Sully Butte alive. It is 15 serving 24. Caitlyn Bradford, so that's one set point save, but Stanley County still has a lot in their pocket. Receive, left side, Sosa, off the double block, and good. Jordan Sosa with a kill, and Stanley County has taken the second set, evening this match at a set apiece, and we will tell you about this fact when we come back. But first, let's tell you we're a set apiece on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. 26-24 Sully Butte in the first. Stanley County 25-15 in the second. Wegner Auto, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre since 1907. Back with set number 3 and that amazing fact, too, when we return in 90 seconds. You're listening to High School Volleyball on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a new pair?
And highlights, but nothing beats Monday nights with Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV. You'll catch all the action this Monday, October 18th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Bills head to Nissan Stadium and take on the Titans at 7 o'clock. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224.
It will be Stanley County serving with the Linz Dakota Martin Fort Pierre first serve for the third set. We are at one set each at Parkview Auditorium. I'm David Burrell, Trinity Pearson, our studio coordinator. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget you can watch this match at the KGFX page, at the DRG News app, and at drgnews.com. The server is Olivia Chase. It's on Sully Butte's side. Stevie Whitler played it over, but Stanley County able to dig it. Now a free ball ahead, and Sully Butte has another opportunity for Lydia Hill down the middle, but the block is there by Jordan Sosa. Sully Butte keeps it going. Tipped over her hand, just able to play it. Tipped over again by Sosa. Sully Butte can set this time for Stevie Whitler. Left side and too long. Good point there. Jordan Sosa with a big block. Stanley County up 1-0. They have just won a set from Sully Buttes. For the first time in a long time. Let's have this point first. Bradford tapped it over but sent it wide on a low ball at the net. 2-0 Stanley County, both on errors. Stanley County had not won a set from Sully Buttes since 2013, before just now. And these teams play each other every year. Lydia Hill off the block and able to be kept alive by Callie Shequin. Now for Stanley County. Sosa off the block and right back at her, and Stroop's able to save it. Stanley County can free ball. Great net play on both sides. For Stevie Whitler, left side. Oh, and Caden's hand, did she tip that? I think she did. Yes, she did. On a ball that was going long, but Caden's hand couldn't avoid touching it. Give the kill to Stevie Whitler. Sully Buttes is on the board, 1 serving 2 in the third set. There is an ace by Caitlyn Bradford as it went straight left and into the seats off Caden's hands received. Bradford with the ace, it's 2-all. Caitlyn, the only senior on the Chargers, serves again. This time, hand receives it cleanly. Left side, Sosa. Past that double block, but Bernie plays it at the back. Left side again for Whitler in the kill try. And someone's into the net. It's Stanley County. And Sully Buttes has a third straight point and a 3-2 lead. A lot of errors in this match. Bradford just beyond the 10-foot line. Right set for O'Connor. Tapped it over. Bernie with a great dig is able to save it. And free ball by Hill. Stanley County will try again. Right set. Cross court by Stroop. Somebody went in the net again. This time it's Sully Buttes. And it's 3-all. Yeah, there have been some kills, but there have been errors on both sides. But a good match here at Parkview Auditorium. Right side, Stevie Whitler. Oh, the pass a little too low, and Whitler only hit it into her own net. Another error. Stanley County with a second straight point now leads 4-3. Carly O'Connor will serve for the Buffs. First set, Sully Buttes, 26-24. Second set, Stanley County, 25-15. Pushed for Hill. Off the block. Good. There's another Lydia Hill kill. For Sully Buttes, it's 4-all. For Lydia, her 9th kill. She had 7 alone in the first set. 4-all now. Jump serve, Stevie Whitler. Big one. Skim the net. Just able to be played by Stanley County. Free ball by Sosa. Bradford left it for Allison Whitler. Tapped it down for the kill. From the left side in the front row, 5-4 Stanley County High School Volleyball. On KGFX, brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, and the Corner Station, and the Crossing. Left on the left side of the front row for hand, but it's too low. And a Sully Buttes point off the error. Their third straight point, they're up 6-4. And high school volleyball also is brought to you by Oahe Federal Credit Union and Ferding Electric. Whitler with a jump serve to Stroop the libero at the back. Played ahead, tapped down and good. What a play by Olivia Chase, who left it for Shaylee Topo, who tapped it into the campfire for the kill. 6-all. Or 6-5, I should say. Sully Buttes by a point. You don't get 2 points for that one. Lydia Hill, oh, good set for her on the right side. Went cross court, but too far. One of the few kills that hasn't gone right for Lydia in this match. Now it is 6-all. Played for Bernie. Whoop. Rotation violation. Gives a point to Stanley County. Rotation violation on Sully Buttes. Yep, the whistle blew when the ball was in the air off the serve. Now, players get warned about that. They say, now, make sure you're in the right spot. But if they're in the wrong spot again, then the whistle will blow, and that's what just happened. And it puts Stanley County back in front, 7-6. We're a set-all in an entertaining match here at Parkview Auditorium. Left for Hill, right side, cross court, again sent it too long. 8-6, Stanley County. 7 of the 8 points on errors by Sully Butte. Oh, miscommunication. Well, Bernie's able to push it over. Miscommunication in the front row. Now is left for Gabriel. Punched it. Bernie passed it ahead. Allison Whitler left side. Off a block. Then off of Whitler and good. Both Corey Gabriel and Shaylee Copel were there for the scoring block for Stanley County in their 5th straight point. They're up 9-6. Lob just beyond the 10-foot line off the serve. Pushed over by Bradford. Stanley County able to keep it alive. Nice play by O'Connor, but then Hill at the net. Slammed it down. And the official's going to say, I think a follow-through might have gone into the net, or they're going to replay this point. They're going to replay this point. That's what's going to happen here. Sosa trying to quick serve. Sully Butte is ready. Pushed over by Addison Shequin. Now tapped over and just saved by Bernie on a great dig, but they can't play it ahead and give that one to Caden's Hand up front for the kill. And it is a 6th straight Stanley County point. They're up 10-6. Aside Allison Whitler for Sully Butte. All the pass too low and mishit. The run continues for Stanley County. 7 points in a row. They're up 11-6. It's 1 set all. Bit of a lob serve and way in front of her own net by Jordan Sosa. So the run for Stanley County and Sully Butte side out. And it's 7-11. Lydia Hill serves for the visiting Chargers. To Stroop the libero. Chase for Topol. Down the middle. Hill's able to dig, but the pass ahead at a weird angle couldn't reach Addison Shequin. An error, a Stanley County point. 12-7. Buffs over Chargers. 3rd set. At a set apiece is where we are. Hill now came back to her, and she's able to push it over off of Bradford. Played into the net, and then the pass too far went low into the net, and Stanley County could not save it. The error gives Sully Butte the point. 8 serving 12. Callie Shequin now serves for the Chargers. Serve is too long. 13-8 for Stanley County now over Sully Butte. And Caden's Hand from left to right. Serving. Stanley County in their pink uniforms again. Pushed over by Allison Whitler. Through for Chase. Down the middle. Gabriel hit it into the net. And once again, more errors. Sully Butte with a side out, 9 serving, 13. High school volleyball on KGFX is brought to you by Oahe Grain, Sunrise Bank Dakota, and the Corner in Oneida. To the 10-foot line, played ahead, tapped over by O'Connor. Good dig there by Callie Shequin, who leaves it now for White. But it's played by Stroop. Gabriel freeballed it. Sully Butte can try again. Whitler left side front row. Right to Caden's Hand. Stroop, bad pass near the bench, but able to freeball it, and a good play is Carly O'Connor. Sully Butte can only freeball, however. Left it for O'Connor again, but her follow-through went into the net to give Sully Butte a point. Again, a point off an error. Sully Butte serve back. Down 3 now to Stanley County. 13-10, 3rd set. We're at a set apiece. Bernie skinned it off the top of the net, went over, received back over the net where Sully Butte can play. Left for Stevie Whitler, but that pass too low from Callie Shequin. And an error gives Stanley County the point in a 14-10 lead. And neither side, frankly, looking very sharp in this match. Now the serve by Corey Gabriel into the net. Another point off an error. Sully Butte with the serve back. It's 11 serving 14. Well, you know that both coaches will want their teams to be sharper than this down the stretch. Stanley County is in 3rd, by the way, in Region 6A, so they're in line to have a home match, or at least the advantage in the first round of the playoffs. That's still a little bit of time away. It's 1st of November is when that gets going. Here is Bradford just punching it over, and And on angle past Caden's hand, there is a kill for Caitlyn Bradford. And Sully Buttes back to within 2. They're down 14-12 to Stanley County. Trishelle White is the server. Left side for Sully Buttes. Waiting on the signal. She turns around for some reason. Was looking back in the lobby. They are wanting students to come off the floor. The student section is at the end to our left. A lot of them Buffalo football players who will look for win number 4 in a row on Friday night here against Dupree. Or across the field at Ole Williamson Field. Here on KGFX 6:30 on Friday night. Stevie Whitler left side. Played by Stanley County. Pushed over by O'Connor. Bernie with a receive. Ahead for Whitler. Caden's hand with a good dig. Sosa is able to free ball it over right into the campfire for a kill. Just reflexes there, and Sosa was able to make it into a kill, 15-12. Stanley County chases serve. A good one is low. Left on the left side, Lydia Hill, and there's another kill for Lydia. What a match she's having. Left side in the front row. 15-13. That is now 10 kills for Lydia Hill. Leading all scorers, Caitlyn Bradford with a serve for Sully Buttes, who's down 2. Too long, just barely, but too long. Stanley County with a side out, and they're up 16-13 here in the third set. It's 1 set each. Right set, Stevie Whitler. Off the block, pass went back. Now at the net, tapped by Sosa, off of Hill, ends up in another kill for Jordan Sosa. Hill was just trying to pass it back and mishit it. Stanley County scores and leads 17-13. O'Connor's here just beyond the 10-foot line. Left for Hill, down the middle. Group had to play it, the libero the back, right back to Hill, but overcooked it again. 3 in a row for Stanley County. They're up 18-13 as they try to go up 2 sets to 1. Punched over by Stevie Whitler, but went under the net. A net violation. And a timeout by Sully Buttes, who has seen Stanley County score 4 in a row, and they're up 19-13 in this third set. This match even at a set apiece. And Actegra timeout. Acres can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your Actegra cooperative today. Third set, Stanley County up 6 over Sully Buttes. It's a set each, and we're back in 30 here on KGFX.
Deciding what to feed.
A pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Serve for Stanley County up 6 at 19-13. Played for Hill, but a block by Sosa. And Stanley County can keep it alive. On the left side for Caden's hand. Down the middle off Whitler, a kill for Caden. Now Stanley County's got it going again at the net. Caden's hand with a kill. 5th straight point, 20-13 Stanley County by 7. Served by O'Connor for Bernie. Pushed over, just kept alive by Stanley County. O'Connor free-balled it, but it went deep. White for Whitler. For Hill, pushed it deep. Played ahead by Chase. For Hand, she can only free-ball it at the net. Left for Whitler. Stevie sent it to the back row. Stanley County, right set. Cross for Topol, right to left. But Sully Buttes can play. Near the net, nearly too far. Whitler's able to play it over. Stanley County can push it ahead. Oh, and just dug at the back as Hand tried to, little sleight of hand, if you'll pardon the pun. Sosa, however, went off the block, but right back at her. And a scoring block there for Lydia Hill and Sully Buttes. who's now down 6 at 20-14. Good play by Lydia Hill. Great anticipation there. She could see that Jordan Sosa was winding up and used that 6-foot frame to say, not this time. Stevie Whitler with a jump serve for Sully Butte. Pass, it's near the official. And out of system went Stanley County there for an error. Sully Butte scores again, now down 22. Well, it says 14. They must have replayed that point, I guess. And now it is mishit off the serve. They did replay the point. And the ace here by Stevie Whitler, now it is 20-16. So they didn't put the point on the board a moment ago. No, they didn't replay a point. On the right side, cross court, and deep, and good. It's Carly O'Connor. So O'Connor has the kill, and it is 21-16 for Stanley County. Right set for Lydia Hill. Off the net and off the block. Bradford played it all and too far left off of Whitler. And a point for Stanley County off another Sully Butte error. They've had way too many of those for their liking. 22-16 Stanley County. Winner takes a 2-1 lead. And here again is a miss hit as Hill passed it to Bradford, but too low for her. Another error, another Stanley County point. They're 2 points from having a 2-1 lead, up 23-16. Bradford passes it well this time. Addison Shequin just able to punch it over at the net. Gabriel, it's played by Bernie, however. Left for Allison Whitler. Off the block, but Sully Butte kept it alive. Then Bradford hit it too far and a set point. Well, the blocking, double blocking, you heard Stephanie Huber talking about it. It worked well again there for Stanley County, and it leads to a set point. They're up 24-16. Low serve by Sosa, played by Bernie, and Stanley County has set point as Sully Butte went into the net. And a big run at the end of this third set, and Stanley County is up 2-1 over Sully Butte. Sully Butte's in the first 26-24. Sets 2 and 3 to Stanley County, 25-15 and 25-16. 2-1 for Stanley County on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. Wegner Auto, the one place to go. High school volleyball here on KGFX, brought to you in part by CHS River Plains. The fourth set coming up from Parkview Auditorium. We're back with more in 90 seconds. This is high school volleyball on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Mile High Air Guns is your first resource for all major brands of powderless and airsoft guns, parts, and accessories, as well as self-defense items at a reasonable and competitive price. As an added bonus, all purchases over $150 ship free. Not to mention that we are the only powderless gun store that accepts all major forms of cryptocurrency. Visit MileHighAirGuns.com today for the latest releases and some of the best prices on the net. Mile High Air Guns is a proud sponsor of South Dakota youth sports and activities featured on LiveTicket.tv.
Of all the things you can teach a child, how to handle money is one of the most important. Their knowledge, discipline, and control in the area of money will follow them wherever they may go, and in every area of their life. Teach them the facts of money. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Yeah, there have been some errors, but still pretty entertaining match here at Parkview Auditorium. And Stanley County now leads Sully Butte 2-1. 26-24 Sully Butte in the first. Stanley County in the second and third, 25-15 and 25-16. And again, before tonight, Stanley County hadn't won a set against Sully Buttes since 2013. I'm David Burrow. Trinity Pearson is our studio coordinator. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget, you can watch this match at the KGFX page at the DRG News app and at drgnews.com. When we get a chance, we'll tell you about the other two Stanley County matches we'll have on stations of the DRG Media Group. But we're about to have the fourth set, and Sully Buttes will serve first. It's the senior, the only senior, the setter, Caitlyn Bradford, only senior on this Sully Buttes team. Tapped over by Olivia Chase, so play miscommunication. Hill can free ball it, but Stanley County with Chase leading on the left side for O'Connor. Cross court, but right at Stevie Whitler. Back for Bernie, only at the 10-foot line. Bradford pushes it over. Sosa able to save it, but lifted it. And Stanley, Sully Buttes has the point off of Jordan Sosa's lift, 1-0. A week from Friday, October 22nd, Highmore Herald comes here. That match will be on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO with Darren Boyle at around 7:15. Here from the right side, Carly O'Connor, right of the front row, off of Bradford for a kill. 1-all. And then we'll have the final regular season match for the Buffs. It's that rescheduled match with Jones County, Monday, October 25th here at Parkview around 7:15. That's right here on KGFX. Stevie Whitler pushes it over. Struve, seeing it was going to be in, had to play it at the last moment for O'Connor with a push. Now Whitler for Sully Buttes. Right set for Addison Sheequin. Back on Stanley County side now. Sent deep by Stroop. Good dig by Trishelle White. And the play by Bradford on a free ball. It actually went in. She mishit it actually, but it spun and went over the net. As a good friend of mine says in broadcasting, they don't make you draw pictures. It's a kill. It's 2-1 Sully Buttes before Whitler served it into her own net. And it's 2-all. I mean, Bradford thought, oh no, I've hit this one into the net. It had enough spin that it went over and into the campfire. Sometimes it helps to be lucky. Sent over by Sully Buttes. Stanley County, left side, Caden's hand. Cross court, off of Bernie, a kill for Caden. 3-2 Stanley County. That's the sixth kill for Cadence. Carly O'Connor leads Stanley County with 7. By our count, Lydia Hill with 10 for Sully Buttes. 3-2 Stanley County, and they serve. Having to run ahead to play it as Bernie. Pushed ahead by Stroop for hand. Saved by Stanley County. And now Lydia Hill, who do you think? Sent it right down the middle and off the libero for the kill. Kill number 11 now for Lydia Hill. And it's 3-all. And Sully Buttes serves with Lydia. Good low serve. Hand had to play it way up into the rafters. Passed ahead where Stanley County can only free ball. Bradford for Allison Whitler. Left side, but a good dig there by Stroop the libero. It is Shaylee Topol off the block. Sully Buttes can play it over. Receive came back to Sully Buttes' side. Oh, two players ran into one another. Addison Sheequin and Caitlyn Bradford in the front row. Miscommunication there. Leads to a Stanley County point and a serve for the Buffs, and they're up 4-3. Sosa took something off. Behind the 10-foot line. Another rotation violation on Sully Buttes. The second one of those they've had. And Stanley County leads 5-3. Oh, boy, and there are hands on hips. And now Brittany Hockenberry is saying, all right, what's wrong here? And Hockenberry trying to lobby, trying to plead her case, but said, nope, that's what happened. It's 5-3. He'll try off the block of Stanley County. Went for hand, but sent it just a little too long. Now, actually, they replayed that point. That's what happened there. As they said, the rotation violation was called in error. So now it is 4-all. So we'll make sure we have that straight for you. Sorry for the confusion. But yes, the lobbying may have done some good by Hockenberry, and now left side of the front row, Allison Whitler just taps it right into the campfire for a kill for Sully Buttes. And the Chargers are up 5-4, fourth set. Stanley County up 2-1. It's been, as we say, at least 2007. Going back to that year, Sully Butte's 14-0 against Stanley County. Pushed over, Doug Stroop trying to keep it alive, but into the seats. We'll give Trishelle White that kill. And a third straight point for Sully Buttes, who now leads 6-4. The server is the sophomore, Addison Sheequin, low. Stroop is able to play it. And free ball, this time by Topol. Tapped, play at the net. Went by Trishelle White off the block. Sully Buttes with a point. Stanley County head coach Stephanie Huber wants timeout. And Agtegra timeout, here's ahead to maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 4 points in a row for Stanley County or for Sully Buttes, and they've taken a 7-4 lead in the fourth over Stanley County SC up 2-1. More for you in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Play underway off the Sully Buttes serve. It's at the net. It's Bradford leaving it for Allison Whitler. Comes over the net, however, and it's lifted by Stanley County. Sully Buttes with a fourth straight point. It's now 8-4 for the Chargers, trying to even this match. And a serve, just barely from right to left, went wide by Addison Sheequin. That missed by no more than a foot, but it is side out Stanley County, 5 serving 8. Senior Cialy Topol, one of the 4 seniors on this team. Low serve just dug by Hill. And trying to send it wide is Allison Whitler from near the 10-foot line. Ends up with a kill and a very good play. As it went off Topol, and a point for Sully Buttes. They're side out, and they're up by 4 again, now at 9-5. The junior libero, Caitlyn Burney, is set to serve for Sully Buttes. From right to left, you can see it, don't forget, at the KGFX page of the DRG News app and at drgnews.com. A most interesting match. Right side for Gabriel at the net, trapped it over and into the campfire. Sully Buttes had cleared out thinking that ball wasn't going to make it over the net, but Corey Gabriel knew it would if she just tapped it, and she did. Left side of the front row. 6 serving 9, Stanley County down 3. Low for Stevie Whitler, and now a back set to her. She had the free ball from beyond the 10-foot line. Left set Carly O'Connor down the middle. Just too long. And Sully Buttes with a point, and they're back up by 4, 10-6. 11 and 8 for Stanley County, 7 and 17 for Sully Buttes, is trying to stop a 7-match losing streak. Stanley County's won 3 in a row. At the net, net violation is called on Sully Buttes. Well, they've had a few of those. Now, Stanley County with a serve back, and Sully Buttes' lead is 3 at 10-7. Official says, let's take a break here and make sure the score is right. I've got 10-7. The scoreboard says 10-7. But that will be double-checked just to make sure it's all right. Don't forget, Friday night here on KGFX, Stanley County trying to end their regular season with a victory, which would be their 4th in a row. They'll host Dupree at Ole Williamson Field. We'll have it for you at 6:30. Here on KGFX, and see it at the KGFX page of the DRG News app and at drgnews.com. Across the river, Harrisburg up 2-1 on Pierre. Boy, the Tigers are a good team at 16-4, playing the 11-3 Governors. Brian Oakland has that action on River 92.7. Back to this one. Stanley County with Corey Gabriel serving. Left for Stevie Whitler down the middle. Chase is able to receive it. And left for O'Connor, who pushes it beyond the 10-foot line to Burney. Left set for Stevie Whitler to the back row where Gabriel played it. Chase setting up for O'Connor, who free-balled it. Burney to the back. Front row left side, Whitler with a tap. Right there to play it is Chase again for Stanley County. For O'Connor, right side, trying to catch Whitler. Oh, she made a great dig. Almost caught Whitler out of position. Sent deep by Bernie. Played by Stanley County. Sosa can just only free ball it now. And it's left for Lydia Hill for Sully Butte. Off a block, but dug by Gabriel at the back. Up ahead for O'Connor. Battle of the net. O'Connor put it over. And Stanley County's back to within 2. Sully Butte leads at 10-8. Good point there. Ended with O'Connor winning out at the net. Saved right, the serve right at Bernie. Played over now by Callie Sheeklin. Chase left it for Sosa. Tapped it to the back row. Left set. It is Hill down the middle, but it is dug by Topol. Sosa off the block. Whitler kept it alive. So did Hill. Battle with the net again. Had to be lifted. It was by Sully Butte. The Charger fans don't like it, but I think that was the correct call. And now it's 11-8 for Stanley County. Left set. Here comes Hill. Cross court. There's a winner for Lydia. And she has had her share. 11-9. Sully Butte's by 2. By our count, 12 kills in this match for Lydia Hill. 7 of those came in the first set. Caitlyn Bradford is the server for Sully Butte. Chase, left side. Sosa passed the double block, but Bradford played it. Right set, Hill. Whistle, what do we have? A Sully Butte or a Stanley County net violation. Sully Butte's point. They're up 12-9, trying to even this match. Stanley County's up 2-1 at Parkview Auditorium. Sent ahead for Sosa. Over the double block, Hill for Jordan. The pass was perfect. Sosa slammed it. Well, not slammed it, but just enough where Caitlin Burney couldn't make it to it. 12-10 Sully Butte. Stanley County with a serve back. Right set off a scramble. And a free ball. Stanley County can play. Right set Topol. Cross court. Good for Shaley as it went off Bradford. Now 12-11. Sully Butte's lead is just 1. And Stanley County tries to even up the fourth set. Chase took something off the serve. Bernie could play it. Pushed over by Bradford. Stroop trying to play it. Could not into the seat. Great play by Caitlyn Bradford. With a push way deep and ended up in a kill. And Sully Butte has a 2-point lead back at 13-11. Served by Stevie Whitler. Stroop up ahead. Now tapped by O'Connor, right side front row. Right set. Addison Sheeklin for Sully Butte. High receive. Came over the net off the set. But Sully Butte plays it again. Oh, and having to play it in the corner deep was Trishelle White. But Allison Whitler kills it over the block on the right side of Stanley County's front row. Allison with the kill. 14-10, Sully Butte. Stevie Whitler with another serve. Didn't jump serve at this time. Chase passed it left side for Sosa. At the net, miss hit. Double hit there by Addison Sheeklin. Now, side out Stanley County, back to within 2-12, serving 14. Fourth set. 2-1, Stanley County. Right side, Hill. Off the block, good. Another Lydia Hill kill. Sosa tried to stop it, could not. A baker's dozen. 13 kills for Lydia Hill, and Sully Butte leads 15-12. And Hill serves. Receive came over the net. And left for Allison Whitler. Cross court. But the follow through, Noah Stanley County player is into the net. And a 16-12 Sully Butte's lead with another point. And Stephanie Huber comes off the bench just to say, hey, make sure, Corey Gabriel, that you make that follow through where it doesn't come over the net. Right side for Stroop. Off the block. It's right back at Haley. She lifted it. Scoring block. Allison Whitler was there. Sully Butte scores again. 17-12 is the Charger lead. Trying to force a fifth set here at Parkview Auditorium. Maybe not the neatest match ever played, but it hasn't lacked for entertainment at all. We hope you're enjoying it. Lydia Hill, the server for Sully Buttes. Right down the middle for Stroop, the Stanley County libero. Hand down the middle, but too far for Cadence. And now this is a 6-1 run for Sully Buttes for a 6-point Charger lead at 18-12. Hill for Hand. Off the Raptors came to Chase. Now down the middle. Great dig there by Lydia Hill. Is trying to slam it down with Topol. Tipped by Sosa. Doug for Whitler. Puts it in. The great dig there by Addison Chequin led to the Allison Whitler kill in the campfire. 5 straight Sully Buttes points. Stephanie Huber is going to call her second timeout of this fourth set as her team's down 7. Sully Buttes by 7, 19-12. It's another Agtegra timeout. Sully Buttes will try to force a 5th set. More when we come back in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
3 kills now by Allison Whitler in this 7-1 run for Sully Buttes. And Sully Buttes trying to force a 5th set is up 19-12 in the 4th. Stanley County up 2-1. Stephanie Hubert used just about all of that time out, but we're ready to go again. Hill serves from right to left for Sully Buttes. Deep end off of a Stanley County player for an ace. It went off Carly O'Connor. And Lydia Hill's doing a lot for Sully Buttes. There's an ace, 20-12 Sully Buttes. Stroop with a low receive for Chase. Right set. Cross court. Off the block. And a lift is called on Sully Buttes, but we'll give a kill there to Shaylee Topol. 13 serving 20. Stanley County with a serve back. Play for Bernie. She has to push it over from beyond the 10-foot line. Battle at the net. Sully Buttes trying to control. Battle at the net again, and it went off of Trishelle White. Good. Off of Topol. And it is 21-13 for Sully Buttes as they have the lead back by 8. 2 net battles there. Sully Buttes wins out in the second. Low serve. Received to the front row. Only a free ball by Gabriel. Sully Buttes trying to force a 5th set. They go down the middle with Trishelle White and puts the kill in at the back row. Trishelle White, this one with the swinging kill. 22-13 Sully Buttes. 3 points away from forcing a 5th set. Serve in Stanley County's end at the net. Tan had a tap right back at her by White again. But Stanley County can play it. Sully Buttes with it now. Left for Allison Whitler. Tap off the block. Sent ahead. It's Corey Gabriel. Right back at her. Trishelle White again. This time with a block. 3 straight points scored by her. 2 on a kill, 1 on the block. 10 points Sully Buttes lead at 23-13. 2 points from a 5th set. Here at Parkview Auditorium. What a match this has been. Addison Chequin is the server for Sully Buttes. To the back row for Stroop. Left set for Gabriel. Down in the corner and good for Corey. Into the right corner. Just punched it and well done. And Alejandra Juarez making her first appearance in this match. Set to serve for Stanley County. 14 serving 23. Jump serve by Alejandra. Pass. Left side for Bradford. She can only free ball. Sent for Chase. Left side for Hand. Tapped over. Sully Buttes. Set for White again down the middle. But it is played this time by O'Connor. Pass ahead. Gabriel slams it down again right in the middle of the front row for another kill by Corey. 2 big plays by her. Stanley County needs more. Sully Buttes leads 23-15. Juarez, one of the better servers in this team, and uses that jump serve. Sends it too long, no. And it is set point for Sully Buttes. And they're up 9. 1 point away from forcing a fifth set here at Parkview. Bernie is the server. Juarez played it all, missed head, but Gabriel still able to send it over on the free ball. Left side, Stevie Wickler. Pass too low and into the net. Keeping Stanley County alive, but they're still down 16, serving 24. Caden's hand serves, and it's right down the middle. Wickler couldn't play it. It's an ace for Caden's hand. 24-17. Stanley County saves another set point. Hand serves again. Off of Hill for Bernie. For Whitler left side. Over the block. Juarez, nice dig. Pushed ahead by Stroop for O'Connor, but Whitler plays it. Set for White down the middle. Off the block and good. And we'll have a fifth set. A big third set. Fourth set for Trishelle White. 3 kills and a block for 4 of the last 5 Sully Butte's points. They take the fourth set, 25-17. Now, as Brian likes to say, the race to 15. Who will win out in the fifth set? The coin toss going on right now. So we'll let you know before we take the break who will serve. I think it's Sully Butte. All right. Come back with us in 90 seconds. We'll see how this turns out on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. Stanley County and Sully Butte are 2 sets apiece. Wegner Auto, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre since 1907. Let's take a 90-second break right now and then back with the fifth set. Back in 90 on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Whether you're looking to refinance or finance new auto loan, Owyhee Federal Credit Union has some of the lowest rates in town. Rates as low as 2.55% APR. You have no reason not to check us out. It's easy. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
Credit Union brings Deuces Wild dueling pianos to town as part of their 66th anniversary celebration. It's all happening Saturday, October 23rd at Pierce Ramcota Conference Center. Showtime is 7:30. Tickets are just $25 for a single or a table for $200. Plus, $10 from each ticket purchase goes to the Pure Outdoor Pool Project. Get your tickets now at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, 221 East Pleasant.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Point, fifth set. Still try, blocked by Sully Butte. Stanley County kept it alive. Whitler with another try for Sully Butte. Stanley County keeps it alive. Sosa, but right back at her off the block by Lydia Hill. And Sully Butte scores first in the race to 15. Fifth set. By the way, here in Harrisburg also playing a fifth set on River 92.7 at the Riggs High Gym, but the serve by Bradford now into her own net. And it is one. Oh, boy, they're all so crucial now. It just takes 15 in this fifth set. And Olivia Chase is the server for Stanley County. Sully Butte, left side. This is Addison Shequin. Played in the back row. Chase passed it. Free ball to the net by Sosa. Hill, back to her. Slammed it down off the block for another Lydia Hill kill. What a match she is having. One of our candidates for a Bauman Lumber Player of the Match. We'll name it in our postgame. 2-1, Sully Butte's fifth set. Stevie Whitler, the server. Right set. Punched over by O'Connor. Now set. It's Hill down the middle. Couldn't get a whole lot on that swing. Left side, O'Connor over the block. Cross court good for Carly. From left to right. And it's 2-all. We could have quite a finish here. And now Carly with a serve from left to right. You can watch it. What a match at the KGFX page of the DRZ News app and at DRZnews.com. And from left to right, it's the swing by Allison Whitler for the kill for Sully Butte. And the Chargers lead 3-2. Set number 5 at Parkview. What a match this has been. Hill with the serve, received by Hand. Now set from Chase to Hand, but off the block. O'Connor for Chase again. Down the middle, Sosa tapped it all into her own net. Pass went a little too low. Sully Buttes with 2 straight points. They're up 4-2. Hill to serve against Sully Buttes, trying to make a break a 7-match losing streak. They're only 7-17. It went off the libero Stroop for an ace. Another big play by Lydia Hill. And now, timeout Stanley County and Agtegra timeout. And Sully Buttes has a 3-point lead in this 5th set at 5-2. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Can Sully Buttes keep it going? Can Stanley County come back? We'll find out in 30 seconds on KGFX.
For reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work, call Ferding Electric. Ferding Electric staffs licensed, knowledgeable electricians to help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential or commercial, Ferding Electric knows how to get the job done right. Call Ferding Electric at 224-8684. Stop in at 2903 East Elizabeth, just off the truck bypass. See Ferding.com or find them on Facebook. Ferding Electric, licensed electricians, quality service, and dependable products since 1956.
Another Lydia Hill ace as the pass was bad, or the receive was bad by Kaylee Stroop. 6-2, Sully Buttes, and Stroop just able to get to that serve. Now pushed over by Hand. Boy, Stanley County needs a point here. Left side, it's Allison Whitler instead. Right down the middle for the kill. Into the back row. It is 7-2. Sully Buttes with the last 5 points. 2 aces by Hill. 2 kills by Allison Whitler. Sully Buttes was down 2-1, but they're trying to come back and beat Stanley County again. Right side, Stroop, cross court, off of Bradford, a needed Stanley County kill. By Shaylee Topol. 3, serving 7. Now Jordan Sosa to serve. Stanley County in their pink uniforms. Sosa from left to right. Bernie played a little change-up serve. Left side, Chriselle wide over the block. Another big play by Chriselle. And another kill for her and for Sully Buttes. And the Chargers are up 8-3. They're halfway there in the race to 15. Addison Shequin with the serve. Pass for Chase. Left side for Gabriel off of Hill. Goes into the rafters, but it's still played and came back for Hill for a free ball. Stanley County will try again. Chase, right set. Topol, cross court. It is Doug. Battle at the net. And able to save it. Free ball by Gabriel. Sully Buttes will try again. The pass, a little too low. Played by White. Free ball by Stanley County. Sully Buttes with it back. Whitler again. Sent it deep and good. Allison Whitler has another kill. Her 3rd of this 5th set. And Sully Buttes is in great shape now, up 9-3. Came from 2 sets to 1 down. Hand sent over by Gabriel, played by Whitler, but back, and Bernie couldn't reach it. The air and Stanley County with a serve back. They need it. It's 4 serving 9. Now Shaylee Topol serves for the Buffs. For the Chargers, Bernie. Right side is Whitler this time. And she scores again off the block. It's Allison Whitler again. With 4 kills out of Sully Buttes, 10 points in this 5th set. They're up 10-4. 5 points from a great comeback win. Chase for Stanley County. For Gabriel off the block. What a play by Whitler. Stevie Whitler this time to dig it. Pushed over by Callie Shequin. For Hand at the net. Tapped over. Bradford able to save it. For White off the block. Played by Stroop. Set. Free ball by Gabriel beyond the 10-foot line. Sully Buttes for Whitler. But Topol's able to receive it. Chase for Hand. Punched it over. For Bernie. Long point here. Bradford sent it wide. It was not deflected. Side out Stanley County. It is 5 serving 10. and Tan the serve. They had to make sure they had the rotation right. Left for Whitler. Low! What a dig by Stroop. Up ahead for Gabriel. Climbed over the net and good! Again, you got to be lucky sometimes. I mean, just crawled over the net, but it ends in a Corey Gabriel kill. 6 serving 10. Caden's hand again for Stanley. County low, and Stevie Whitler just able to play it for White. Off the net. Double hit, 4th hit. 3 in a row for Stanley County. It's now 10-7 Sully Butte. It was 10-4. Good buddy. Hand. Serving for Hill. Left for Whitler. She's beyond the 10-foot line. Chase for Stanley County. Left side O'Connor. Cross court. Not deflected. It's wide. Sully Butte scores a big point. It's 11-7 for the Chargers. And Trishelle White will serve it. To the back row for Chase up ahead. Gabriel tapped it over the block. Bernie played it ahead. They can leave it for Hill. Backhanded tap, saved by Stanley County, by O'Connor. Back to her, she taps it over. Sully Butte again. Left side, Stevie Whitler. Didn't bring it over the net. Hill able to save it, and Bernie free balls it over. Stanley County can try again, and they'll free ball with Gabriel sending it deep. White able to play it. Left a hit for Hill. Off the block. Tan, nice dig. Stanley County still alive. O'Connor left side front row. Tapped it over. Stevie Whitler just able to play it. Tapped again. O'Connor. Now left. Down the middle. Gabriel off the block. Dug at the back by White. Bradford pushed it over for Hand with a tough play, and they lifted it. Yep, that was at a really low angle. And Caden's Hand is ruled to have lifted it, and that's the correct call. And it's 12-7 Sully Butte. And another timeout. Let's keep it here. As Stephanie Huber calls the last timeout she has in this match. As her team is in a tough way now. They were up 2-1. But then Sully Butte took the 4th set, 25-17, and they're up 12-7 in the 5th, largely because of 4 kills by Allison Whitler. But don't forget about the 2 aces and a kill, too, in this 5th set by Lydia Hill. Who are our Bauman Lumber player of the match be? We'll let you know in our postgame. Trishelle White set the serve for Sully Butte, who are up 12-7. Oh, play to the rafters, but saved. O'Connor sent it over, free ball. Sully Butte left it for Hill. Tapped it off the block. Dig by Hand for another kill. Try off of Hand, but then sent over for a kill. Callie Shequin. Sully Butte's 2 points from the match. They're up 13-7. Trishelle White to serve again from left side. To the back row. Played for Gabriel, and the free ball back to her for a double hit, and it is match point for Sully Butte. What a comeback by the Chargers. They're 1 point from completing it and breaking their losing streak. White serves down the middle, and it's backwards. Long free ball, but Stanley County does. Receive went over the net. O'Connor, good dig by White. Pushed over by Bradford for Stroop. Now left side for O'Connor. Off the block, but went wide. It ends up in a kill for Carly O'Connor and keeps Stanley County in the match. 14 serving 8 now. Miss hit by Sully Butte. 9 serving 14, I should say. But another set point save. Stanley County needs more. Serve from Gabriel for Bernie. Right set. Stevie Whitler hit it into her own net. Third straight point for Stanley County. They save another match point. 14-10 Sully Butte. 5th set. Corey Gabriel serves again for Stanley County, but under the net. Sully Butte wins. Sully Butte comes from 2 sets to 1 down. to frustrate Stanley County again. They're now 15-0 against the Buffaloes since 2007, and they come from 2-1 down to win tonight here at Parkview Auditorium. What a match, and what a comeback for Sully Butte. Final score on the Wagner Auto scoreboard. It's Sully Butte 3-2 over Stanley County. 26-24, 15-25, 16-25, 25-17, 15-10. And for Sully Butte, this ends that 7-match losing streak. They improved to 8-17. Stanley County's 3-match winning streak comes to an end. The Buffs are now at 11-9. Our postgame coming up, we'll name our Bauman Lumber player of the match. We'll go over some numbers for you, too. And we'll do that when we return to Parkview in 2 minutes. This is high school volleyball on 1060 103.1 KGFX and at the KGFX page of the DRG News app and drgnews.com.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
If you ranch or farm, you've all lost them out there one time or another. I'm talking about rake teeth. Your John Deere dealer Grossenberg Implement knows how important they are this time of year as you're raking those corn stalks together to bale or getting ready for next year's hay crop. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering 8% discount on all rake teeth. Fix those worn out teeth on your hay rake now and save. Only at Grossenberg Implement. Locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The paint store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The paint store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The paint store, same great paint, same great services. Have all of your...
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
This has not been the best season for the Sully Butte Chargers. There's been some frustration for this relatively young team. But one thing they've been able to do a whole lot in the past decade and a half is beat the Stanley County Buffaloes. And they did it again tonight, having to come from 2-1 down to do it. But they did it here at Parkview Auditorium. Again, the final score, 3-2 for Sully Butte. 26-24, 15-25, 16-25, 25-17, and 15-10. The first set, well, it was quite a first set, and it was Sully Butte charging out to a 9-3 lead early on, and in fact, they were up by 11 at 20-9. But then some errors, a couple of kills by Corey Gabriel, and Stanley County was back at one point to within 2 at 22-20. Then Sully Butte with a white kill and a net error by Stanley County 24-20, but 3 errors and a Carly O'Connor kill, and it was even at 24. But then Lydia Hill, who had an enormous first set with 7 kills, the last 2 of the last 2 points, and wrapped it up for Sully Butte. But back came Stanley County in the second set as the Buffaloes were the ones who started well, up 9-4 early. Again, some errors, the big scoring block by Corey Gabriel included in that run. Sully Butte got back to within 2, but an ace by Olivia Chase in a 4-point run to make it 15-9. Another ace later on by Gabriel, and the clinching kill by Jordan Sosa. And Stanley County evened it a set apiece. And again, as we mentioned earlier, won a set for the first time since 2013 over Sully Butte. And then they did it again in the third set. It was 25-16. Big run of 7 in a row turned a 2-point deficit into a 5-point Buff lead. They had another 5-point run later in the set after Sully Butte came to within 2. They were within 4. And then a kill by O'Connor and 4 straight errors wrapped up the second set for Stanley County. And it looked good for the home team, up 2-1. But Sully Butte's credit, yeah, they came back. Had 5 straight points to take an 8-4 lead in that third set. Stanley County back to within 1. But then big run of 8-1 as Allison Whitler, who really started to come through herself in the second half of this match. 3 big kills during that run, and Hill had 2 more, and that made it 20-12. And then big plays by Chriselle White, 2 kills and a scoring block, made it 23-14. And then White had the kill that forced a 5th set after Sully Butte won at 25-17. And then Sully Butte with things going their way, and it really did, in a big run that really helped decide this. It was a 9-3 run. 3 more kills for Allison Whitler, and 3 more big plays, 4 more for Lydia Hill. She had a kill, 2 aces, started the set with a scoring block. Stanley County got to within 10-7, 4 straight points for Sully Butte. It was 14-7. Buffs were able to save 3 match points, but an error into their own net ended the match, and Sully Butte again defeats Stanley County. They're 15-0 against the Buffs since the start of 2007. A 5-setter, 26-24, 15-25, 16-25, 25-17, and 15-10. All right, let's look at what happened here individually. Stanley County, first by our count, Carly O'Connor leading the Buffs with 10 kills. Corey Gabriel and Caden Tand and Jordan Sosa with 6 each. Olivia Chase, Corey Gabriel, and Caden Tand all had aces. Gabriel and Sosa with scoring blocks, but a lot of errors. Ones that Stephanie Huber will want to work on before they next play on Thursday, making sure her team doesn't commit so many errors. They had 27 hitting errors in this match and 8 service errors. For Sully Butte, well, some great individual performances. Allison Whitler had 12 kills, also a scoring block. Rochelle White had 8, and 3 for Caitlyn Bradford. But and Allison Whitler was terrific, but one player was steady through the entire match. We'll name our Bauman Lumber Player of the Match when we return here in 30 seconds to Parkview Auditorium here on KGSX.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Bauman Miller, Player of the Match, and she was brilliant. Lydia Hill, by our count, 14 kills in this match, 7 in the first set, but she also had 3 aces, including the 2 big ones in the 5th set, and 2 scoring blocks, including 1 in the 5th set. The 6-foot middle hitter, the junior for Sully Butte, Lydia Hill, is our Bauman Lumber Player of the Match. Now, Sully Butte won despite, would you believe this, 50 errors. It's hard to win a match when you have that many errors. They had 36 hitting errors and 14 service errors, but the Chargers still managed to win. And as we mentioned, break their 7-match losing streak as they improve to 8-17. Now, next for them, they are at home on Thursday for a good Mobridge Pollock team. And then next week, that'll be their final home match of the regular season, then 2 on the road to Harriet Selby area and Hitchcock Tulare. Now, Sully Butte right now, before this match tonight, stood in 7th in Region 2 in Class B behind Harriet Selby area, so that could be an important match next week. But this will help them. They'll get some points, at least for now, with this victory tonight. Stanley County now at 11-9, and they still have 5 regular season matches to go. They'll go to Dupree, as we mentioned, on Thursday. And then they play in a triangular in Kadoka next Tuesday against both Kadoka area and New Underwood. And then their last two will be here at Parkview Auditorium. A week from Friday, October 22nd against Highmore Herald. And that'll be on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO at around 7:15 with Darren. And then we'll be here for the final regular season home match for the Buffs. In fact, their final match of the regular season. It's that rescheduled match with Jones County was scheduled to be played back on September 16th, was postponed. It'll instead be played on Monday, October 25th. And we'll have it for you here on KGFX that evening at around 7:15. And then, of course, we will follow the Buffs in the regional volleyball tournament. Boy, let's update you on what happened across the river. Big, big win for Tiffany Stosier's Peer Governors tonight. They needed 5 sets as well, and they came from 2 sets to 1 down, and they pick up an enormous win over a very good Harrisburg Tiger team, 17-25, 25-23, 20-25, 25-20, and 16-14. What a match that was, I'm sure. Now, the Governors will hit the road again on Thursday night all the way to Yankton to meet the Gazelles, and that'll be on River 92.7 on Thursday evening. Brian will make the nice long trip, and he'll have it for you at 6:30. And reminder that Friday night, just across the way at Ole Williamson Field, we'll have more football for you as Stanley County will try to stay once and for all there in the 9AA playoffs. Looks pretty good at this point, but they want to make sure of it, and they will try to finally, once and for all, cement that playoff spot against a struggling Dupree Tiger team. 6:30 here on Friday night here on KGFX, and see it at the KGFX page. Stanley County once 1-4 with 3 straight wins. They improve to 4-4. But that's not all we'll have for you on Friday, because before that, Big Daddy Dave Williams has some fun in Gettysburg on Friday afternoon, as he will see the Sully Butte Chargers take on the Potter County Battlers, who will probably be steaming a little bit from losing to that outstanding Harriet Selby area team last week. But it's Sully Butte and Potter County. It's going to be great anyway. It's in Gettysburg, and we'll have it for you Friday afternoon here on KGFX at 1:30, and then the Buffaloes and the Dupree Tigers at 6:30 on Friday night. Little double-header of football. Should be a whole lot of fun on Friday. On your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to always buckle up, because seatbelts save lives. High school volleyball on 1060, 103.1 KGFX. Brought to you by Avera St. Mary's Hospital, First Dakota National Bank, Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, the Corner Station and the Crossing, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Birding Electric, Oahe Grain, Sunrise Bank Dakota, the Corner in Oneida, Stewart and Daughters, Barber Chemicals and Barber Farm Service, Brett Spray Service, and Venture Communications. And the in-game sponsors to help bring you tonight's action: Becky Potts of State Farm Insurance, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Montana Dakota Utilities, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre, Agtegra, CHS River Plains, Bauman Lumber, and Wegner Auto. Our thanks to Athletic Director Bruce Reese here at Stanley County High School, and thanks as always for a superb job to our studio coordinator, Tiffany Pearson. I'm David Burrell. Well, let's see what this does for Sully Butte volleyball the rest of the way. A lot of frustration this season, but maybe they help turn that around tonight, coming from 2 sets to 1 down, and they knock off the Stanley County Buffaloes here at Parkview Auditorium. Final score one more time on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. Sully Butte wins it 3 sets to 2, 26-24. 15-25, 16-25, 25-17, and 15-10. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, Big Daddy Dave's with you tomorrow morning, 6 to 9. Thank you, and good night from the bank of the Bad River in Fort Pierre.